Baddog. I hate being a Giants fan. Really good at being really bad. Giants offense sucks. In 17-7 loss went. Let's check it out.
What up, everybody? It is your boy Baddog here at the New York Giants post game. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up because it helps the video out. I really appreciate you helping the video out. More people will see it when you hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. It costs nothing to do that. You want to always be subscribed to this for these post game videos because you never know where they're going to go. Share it out with a Giants friend because we just hate being New York Giants fans. At least I hate being a New York Giants fan right now. I really do. It is 11:30 as I'm recording this on a Sunday night. I am tired. I probably will not yell, but I never can guarantee it because sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. But I don't plan on yelling. I don't plan on yelling at any point. But like I said, you never know. The Giants just suck on primetime, man. I hate being a New York Giants fan. I hate it. They want to make you hold on so bad. You ready to leave the room? And they're like, wait. Look at this. Bo, look at this. And you get back in there, they trap you. I said the Giants were not going to get me after last week's performance, and they really did. Now, I convinced myself they were going to win today, but deep down inside, I kind of knew better. Now, I did think I had the Bengals winning by 10. I predicted 30-20 Cincinnati. Did not happen that way. Let's start with the good for the New York Giants. The defense is awesome. No Kayvon Thibodeau, Azeez Ojulari was amazing. Brian Burns was amazing. Dexter Lawrence does his thing. The secondary was good most of the night. A very bad whatever happened, a very bad breakdown of defense, 3rd down and 18 on the first drive. Joe Burrow runs for 48-yard touchdown. Like, that can't happen. That's really the only bad thing that the defense did the entire night. That play. That was it. Everything else they did really well. You could only ask the defense to do so much. I don't really even count the last touchdown by the Bengals. Giants obviously had everybody up at the line of scrimmage trying to stop the run. The game was over at that point anyway. It is what it is. I don't really consider that. The Giants defense did everything they could. Brian Daboll went for it on 4th and 2 from his own 35-yard line, and the defense stopped the Bengals and got a turnover and got the ball back. You cannot ask the defense to do more than they do. They still lead the league in sacks. They had like 12 pressures, 4 sacks. They crushed Joe Burrow. They pressured Joe Burrow all night. Can't ask for better defense. The only thing I can say is this defense of the Giants has to be encouraging. If you're going to be encouraged about one thing, the lines of scrimmage for the Giants, you can kind of see them progressing. You can see them getting better. Andrew Thomas had a rough night tonight, but he's human. I'm not going to kill Andrew Thomas. Everybody has a bad game. Not going to kill him for that. The offensive line is pretty damn good for the most part, and I'm very excited about that as a Giants fan that you have those two things. And I think going forward it can be good. But this year, in many years, it's just been extremely frustrating. The quarterback, Daniel Jones, is extremely frustrating and very piss-poor performance by him tonight. No doubt about that. Locking on Darius Slayton on a consistent basis. The Bengals jumped those routes a number of times. They were all over the receivers. They knew it was coming a number of times. Very predictable offensively. We could not run the ball very well. We did run the ball in that touchdown drive, and then we got away from it. Doesn't really make any sense. I really don't understand why they didn't run the ball to begin the game anyway. The first 4 plays were passing plays. It was kind of hard to understand. They ran the ball so well against Seattle last week and decided to kind of get away from it until the touchdown drive, and they ran the ball very effectively. Tyrone Tracy's a good player. You can see he's got a lot of talent. Get him the damn ball. But Daniel Jones, 17-35 and a horrible interception. I mean, just a terrible decision. Again, you get the ball first down and 10 at the Cincinnati 15-yard line, and you throw the ball. And I know his arm got hit, but you can't be throwing off your back foot in the middle of the damn field. You have to take a sack in that situation. And if you don't make it, oh, well, you set it for a field goal. Oh, wait a minute. Our field goal kicker can't kick shit either. Our special teams, it just goes to show you how important special teams are, man. Because we lose Graham Gano, we don't have a freaking kicker. Joseph's got to be cut tomorrow. That guy's got to be gone. You can't rely on a guy making a 45 and a 47-yarder. Those used to be long field goals 30 years ago. Nowadays, they're gimmies. Every kicker makes 47-yard field goals in their sleep. Not this guy. We lost in game 2 against Washington because we didn't have a kicker. And tonight we just have a kicker, but he can't make a damn field goal. Just killers. Bad teams find ways to lose football games. The Giants are just good enough to be competitive, but they're not good enough to win. I hate rooting for them. Brian Daboll, man, I'll be honest. I like the way Daboll's calling plays. I didn't agree with either one of those fourth down plays. I didn't agree going for it, 4th down and 2 when they didn't make it. I didn't agree for him going for it, 4th down and 2 when they did make it. I didn't agree with either. I said, your defense is playing really well. Kick it, pin them deep. Get a 3 and out, maybe get a turnover, flip field position, whatever. Don't give them any added momentum. Neither time it didn't end up hurting them because the Giants got the fumble the one time, and then, of course, they converted, and they went down. They scored on that touchdown drive. They showed great resiliency. They converted like 3 4th downs, and they ran the ball very well in that drive. But Jalen Hyatt continues to disappoint. I really like the draft pick. Now I'm just thinking this guy will never be a part of the team. He was targeted a couple of times. One time it was incomplete down the sideline. The other one I felt like he ran the wrong route. And then obviously he got targeted another time because at the end of the game he got pass interference. But the Giants are just a total train wreck, and they're very disappointing. I really did enjoy watching the Cowboys get destroyed today by the Lions. I thought that was funny. I still think it's funny. This division's not good. Washington is by far the best team. Philadelphia barely squeaked by a disgusting Cleveland team. We can't get out of our own freaking way, and Dallas just got demolished at home again. This is not a very strong division by any stretch of the imagination. You want to know about the futility of New York tonight? Let's go Yankees tomorrow. Let's hope the Yankees can win. We need something to get us out of this because the Dodgers tonight, the Dodgers outscored the Mets and Giants combined. The Dodgers outscored the Giants and Mets combined by a score of 9-7. Not a good Sunday in the Big Apple. Now, tomorrow we got the Yankees, you got the Jets. Jets play the Bills. So it is what it is. But the New York Giants, man, it is so hard to be a fan of this team. It's the same thing week in and week out. The Giants find ways to fuck it up, to put it bluntly, okay?
Yep, they
Ineligible man downfield takes away a 60-yard pass. Bad penalties, can't kick field goals, bad turnovers. You have a bad turnover every week. We have a bad turnover. Had a couple of drops tonight, but again, Daniel Jones proves time and time again that he is not consistent enough to be a winner in the National Football League. And for whatever reason, we can't score points against terrible defenses. We scored 5 field goals against the Dallas team that gave up 47 to Detroit today. We scored 7 points against the Bengals team that gave up 76 points to the Ravens and the freaking Commanders combined. The Panthers put up 24 on them. We score 7. It doesn't make any sense, man. I hate being a fan of this team right now. I really do.
Same
It
here.
is so hard to be a fan of the New York Giants.
For real.
And yet here I am week in and week out, and I pour my heart and soul into it because if I didn't care about them, I wouldn't care, if that makes sense. If I didn't love the damn team so much, I wouldn't care. But I do care. And that's why it's hard to be a fan, because I care so much. I want them to freaking win. I'm sick and tired of losing. I've said this for 10 years. I'm sick of them losing. I'm sick of them finding ways to lose. The Bengals are 1-4. The Giants just come off a really good win. The Giants are at home. They're a 3.5-point underdog in every analyst except for one on NBC Football or Sunday Night Football picked the Bengals to win. It just shows you how bad the Giants really are. That even when they play well, still nobody gives them respect and nobody believes, because this is what they do more often than not. They don't find a way to win. They find a way to mess it up. I'm so sick and tired of this. Brian Burns, amazing. Azeez Ojulari, amazing. Defense, A+. Defense, A+. plus. Secondary was great too. T. Higgins had a pretty good night. T. Higgins is a damn good receiver. Jamar Chase didn't even know he was out there outside of the one play where Joe Burrow did, was pirouetting back there and escaped like 3 sacks. And he was able to make a play to Jamar Chase. But other than that, man, the Giants defense can't do any more. You can't ask him to do any more. This reminds me so much of the middle 90s Giants. When you had Jesse Armstead and you had Michael Strahan and you had Jason Sehorn and you had Sam Garnes and you had a really good defense and you had Dave Brown. Ironically, he went to Duke, right? Giants fans that know, they know. Dave Brown. They compared Daniel Jones to Dave Brown. Somebody even said primetime Daniel Jones is Dave Brown. Primetime plus Daniel Jones plus Giants home game equals an absolute train wreck. I don't know what to do. This is, it's funny. We're 2-4, and I still think this is the best team. This is better than the 2022 playoff team. I truly believe that. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a little messed up in the head. But talent-wise, I truly believe this team is. That's why it's so frustrating. They're so close. They're so close. They just can't get over the hump. Because a loss is a loss. There's no moral victories. If Malik Neighbors plays tonight, maybe it makes a difference. Maybe it doesn't. But injuries are a part of football. And you can't make excuses. Next guy up. We won without him last week. It's tough, man. It's just tough being a fan of this freaking team. It just is. You watch the Cowboys lose. You watch the Commanders lose. The Eagles win. And again, I don't think the Eagles are a good team by any stretch of imagination. But you know what the Eagles do? They don't play a good game, but they find a way to win it. They find ways to win. We find ways to lose. But the Eagles don't look like a very good team. Well, of course, we'll get them next week. Their defense stinks. The Eagles' defense sucks. But have no fear. They will shut us down, I'm sure, because every time we go against a defense where you feel like we should be scoring and running the football and throwing the football, we don't. The Eagles aren't a very good football team, in my opinion. The Cowboys definitely aren't a very good football team, in my opinion. And the Commanders are a good football team. You might even consider a very good football team, but you feel like they're going to have a hiccup somewhere because they're a young team. You have a rookie quarterback, and they all go through growing pains. But you watch the Cowboys and Commanders lose. You had a chance tonight against a 1-4 Bengals team that had not played well on your own field to get back in the race, to be one game behind Washington. And what do? You go out, you lay an egg, you disappoint again. I'm sick and tired of being disappointed by the New York Giants. I don't know what to say. I really do hate being a fan of this team right now. I don't like it. It's unbelievable. It really is. Anyway, that's all I got in this video. I appreciate you watching. We will see you next time. I'll be live, like I said, 10:30. The more you made this far, you're a trooper. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. I'll see you in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.
Hey, man. W video, W Baddog. The Giants' offense stinks. Hopefully Malik Neighbors comes back soon. But the Giants, they need another receiver, bro. And I think they're going to need a new quarterback because Daniel Jones is not the answer to this team.